back on my place again. Sorry for my mess, kinda look a mess right now. But yeah, what can I say, dog? I'm honestly just wanting to step out a little bit on my place where I usually yap a lot of things. And this is where I feel comfortable to do that and basically gather my thoughts, talk about some things. It's really hard to. Oh, this is probably one thing that I'd really like to do. I don't know how often that I can do it, but I would like to do it. Maybe for 1 month, 3 to 6 maybe times, but it's like a checkup within yourself. It's like, how is it really going, because as someone that's in my 20s, I would like to document you know a lot of the things that's happening, even though it's not really documented. It's just speaking into existence. I'm just storytelling. I'm just talking about it, like basically yapping about the experiences that I you know recently in my life, what happened, something like that, the lessons, the realizations, and a lot of things, to be honest, because I'm philosophical type guy, and I'm a reflective type guy. Even though it's really hard to do things today, it's just that you always go back to the thing that comforts you. If someone they have people have comfort zones, or like comfort food. And this is my one of my comfort, so one of my comfort zone, where I just basically express myself, talking about the things that had happened recently. I'm in my 24 years old. I am This month is like 6 months or halfway already, and in just about few months I'm gonna turn 25. Last year was my graduation, and yeah, just basically things, you know like 1 year after my graduation, what happened, something like that. And this is just basically random yap online that you can be my friend, subscribe. I don't know, I'm not really expecting this to blow up, because YouTube is kind of what can you what can how can I describe it? YouTube is like favored to the ones that are like the best in production of video production, the edits and all that stuff. This is just unfiltered of my life. Who's gonna consume it, by the way? Everyone's busy on their life, figuring out while why do they want to you know um, know about me, something like that. But yeah, this is unfiltered, no edits, always. And yeah, just basically being grateful. I'm always grateful for the experience of this life, not gonna lie. Grateful for the experiences, grateful for the existence, and just basically existing with nature. That's why this is my place, man. This is a favorite place of mine. I hope that I can travel and get into some places like this because I like nature. Look at this. It's just that surrounded with trees, nature, bird, the wind, and all that. It's about to go sunset. I'm on my sunset watch while yapping, and yeah, basically that's it. Not really, not really, nothing really crazy for this day. Today's Monday, by the way. I'm just hoping to crush the week with my contents and work stuff. Hopefully, also crush my training. Just basically be spontaneous after that, or like within the day. But before I get to be, or before I can be spontaneous, I need to do the checklist first. So I don't know if you can call me spontaneous for that, but yeah, just yapping at this point. But basically, I wanna show up sometimes with random shit. But who knows, man? I hope I can document that randomness of my life. So yeah, I'm just gonna go down now because there's a lot of mosquitoes eating me alive. Peace out.